معلش والله انا واحد من الناس يا هبه، انا واحد من الناس اتصدمت منكم. ايه رايك يا احمد في مريم؟ ممتازه. مريم دي معاها سلطه. سلطه يعني حاجه من السلطه اللي انا خدتها في 2011. سلطه ديت شهاده زي التيسل كده، حاجه كبيره، قويه جدا. يعني انا نفس الكلام سحر، عندنا كمان هتدخل معاكم ان شاء الله قدام. No, she's Egyptian ما شاء الله. Her accent is fantastic. Yeah. لا ان شاء الله هتبقى ممتاز، ان شاء الله هتبقى ممتاز جدا باذن الله. اللي قدام شويه ان شاء الله هتدخل معانا ديانا. ديانا she's a native speaker, she's Australian. she's Australian ان شاء الله. ديانا هتكون موجوده. هي ديانا معانا ولا لا؟ ديانا بتحضر الكورس ده ولا لسه؟ يعني لا مش معانا صح؟ ان شاء الله في مره هتحضر ان شاء الله المره الجايه هتكون معانا مس ديانا ان شاء الله. بس الكورس الثاني، لان احنا في كورس ثاني شغال مع ده خلاص. فاحنا يعني هم شغالين ما بين الكورسين. فان شاء الله الكورس الثاني لما يخلص هتبقى مس ديانا معانا وان شاء الله تعمل معاكم السبيكنج، تشتغل معاكم في السبيكنج وتعمل معانا كمان، تدخل معانا هنا. مس ديانا she's from Australia. فان شاء الله باذن الله يكون حاجه محترمه. الناس اللي عاوزه من دلوقتي سيرتيفيكت في نهايه الكورس ده بمستواها اللي هتوصل له في نهايه الكورس ده، بعد ما يخلصوا عاوزين سيرتيفيكت من سكول اوف لانجوج اللي تبع الاي تي تي اي بالاكريديتيشن اللي قلت عليها دي، من دلوقتي تدخلوا توصلوا ديما ونور، تدخلوا تسجلوا اسمائكم وتسجلوا ثمن السيرتيفيكت عشان خاطر نبعت لامريكا. يعني عشان الموضوع ده بياخد وقت، انا مش هبعت الا على بعضه عشان الطرد بيجي مره واحده من نيويورك على هنا، فلازم يكون الموضوع مره واحده، فمش هينفع ابعت واحد. من دلوقتي الناس اللي عاوزه سيرتيفيكت في نهايه الكورس، عاوز تاخد شهاده ان انا مستواي اصبح في الانجليش هنا، بيتعمل طبعا هيتعمل لكم بليسمنت تيست، اختبار، وبعد الاختبار بيقول ان مستواك بقى بي 1 بي 2 سي 1 سي 2 اتسترا. بيديك شهاده بتقول ان مستواك في الانجليش اصبح بي 2، اصبح زي شهاده الايه ايلتس كده، بس طبعا هتكون من اي تي اي مش من البريتش كونسل او من كامبريدج. ده اللي انا حبيت اقوله النهارده. نرجع بقى نشوف موضوعنا، وانا اسف اذا كنت اخرت عليكم، بس يعني كل الوقت اللي قعدنا نقضيه ده ومفيش حد دخل جديد. النهارده today we're going to talk about speaking. Are you ready? Did you prepare the book? Is your book ready? Are all the recordings ready? Okay. Okay, that's great. طيب سوسن قالت المفروض نحسن مستوانا، يعني كل يوم لازم نحفظ كلمات جديده ولا ايه؟ حلو جدا. عشان تحسني مستواك يا سوسن لازم listening، خلاص؟ لازم reading، لازم حاجتين listening و reading. يعني listening و reading يعني input، نحط input جديد. input يعني هنسمع انجلش فنبقى في كلمه مش عارفينها، فنقعد ندور على معناها فنتعلمها، فنبتدي نطلعها على شكل output، اما writing او speaking. ده اللي هيعلم مستوانا. يبقى انا ادخل انبوت جديد، طول ما انا قافل الباب ما بدخلش محتوى جديد عليا، مستواي هيفضل زي ما هو. انا لازم ادخل محتوى جديد عليا واستخدمه، ادخل محتوى جديد عليا واستخدمه، ادخل محتوى جديد عليا واستخدمه. ساعتها شويه الكلمات اللي قد كده اللي عندي هيبقوا قد كده. لازم نستغل خلال الكورس بتاعنا هيبقى عندكم 20 sessions. 20 sessions دول يكونوا في 20 topics. يبقى انت you're gonna talk about 20 different topics. So the trainer is going to ask you about different topics, and you have a golden chance to feel, to make a kind of simulation of the of IELTS exam, one-to-one. Nobody's watching you, nobody's listening to you but the trainer. So this is a very good chance to practice the new language that you've learned. So every day Tell yourself that I must read at least, even if one page in any story or any novel. So I need to learn from this one page, 5 words, 10 words, 20 words. Then I need to write them down in my notebook and work my own dictionary. And after that, next session in speaking or in writing, I'm going to practice where I'm going to use them in order to be active in my mind. This is how we increase our knowledge. This is how we increase our knowledge. Now, while listening to me, you're comparing your accent with my accent. While listening to Mariam, to Sahar, to Mrs. Diana later on, you compare, while listening to any audio or any video on YouTube, you compare your answers to ours. Then you say, he said something that I say it in a different way. So you compare and you improve. You compare and you improve. Somebody said today, he said, what did he say? Oh, he said interesting. But I used to say interesting. Okay, so from then on, I will stop saying interesting. Then I will say interesting. Great. So this is how you improve yourself. To be alert, to be aware of your mistakes, to start observing your mistakes, to start comparing yourself to others, to native speakers, to your trainers. I say this, he said trainer. He didn't say trainer. He said trainer. So when he says TR, he say it like this, trainer, tree, travel. And when he says DR, he said drink, drink, dream, drum, drove, drive. This is how you should notice. You're not listening passively to us. You're listening to us and you're comparing your accent to ours. You're comparing your pronunciations to ours. Then you will learn. This is how you learn. How we all learn, by the way. I'm still learning until now. Once I hear something, oh my God, I say it in a different way. So I need to start correcting myself from now. Okay? The first unit of today is Bismillah. This is unit 1, people and relationships. Mainly in speaking, we want to learn a lot of vocabulary. Who's that? Who's that? Please, everybody close your microphone, please. So, today, yes, I will know her. Heba Mustafa, Heba, close your microphone, Heba. Heba, close your microphone, please. Right. People and relationships. Today we're going to learn how to talk about people, how to describe people, and how to describe our relationship with others. You will learn so fantastic expressions, phrasal verbs, adjectives. Some of them will be very, very, very brand new for you. For example, if we want to describe this person, that one, how can we describe her? We can say she's funny, she's happy, she's over the moon. Right? She's over the moon. She's very happy. She's over the moon. So instead of saying, today I'm so happy, so they can say, today I'm really over the moon. Over the moon. Okay. So here we have some pictures, and I want to use my dictionary to translate some of these words. For example, the word ambitious. Are you ambitious? You have goals in your life and you're doing your best to achieve these goals. Do you have ambitions? Do you have objectives? Do you have plans to achieve your ambitions? This is how you are ambitious. Good fun. Good fun. Has sense of humor. And somebody's nosy. Nosy. I mean that he likes to, to poke his nose into people's affair. Nosy. Two people are talking, two persons are talking to each other and he's nosy. So he likes to interfere. Yes. Reliable. Are you a reliable person? Can I count on you? Can I depend on you? Can I trust you? Etc. So here we have a list of adjectives. And I want you right now to read 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 adjectives. If any one of them is new for you and you don't know, now check your dictionary and write the word with its meaning in the comments. I want you to tell me how many words of these you don't know, and you're going to use your dictionary right now to know them and write their meaning in the comments. Okay? Yes. Go ahead. I need to stop sharing. خلاص. Please depend on the book that you have. أيوة في ناس بيقولوا لي 5 words و 10 words و 3 words. خلاص, but I want you to tell me the meaning of the word. Tell me that this was the word that I don't know. This is the word that I don't know, like blunt, self-assured, stingy, judgmental. For example, Amira, and instead of saying self-assured, so check self-assured and you say self-assured. I don't know self-assured, but I know self-confident. Example. So tell me the words and tell me the meaning of the word. Show me that you know the word. Yes, stingy, miser. Yes, bakhil. Blunt. Blunt is not sharp, but blunt for people. I want you to check blunt when you describe somebody, saying that he's blunt. Yes, he's rude. Very good. He's blunt. He's rude. حد blunt كده يعني حد كده يعني غشيم يعني. Okay. Blunt. Clever. Smart. Yes. Also. Stingy, mean, miser. Great. Good fun. Good fun is very easy. Nosy, intruder. Nosy and intruder. حد كده يعني he likes to interfere in people's. Okay. Yes, self-assured يعني self-confident. Yes. Yes. Curious. Great. Blunt is the opposite of sharp, yes, but blunt for people can be rude, can be somebody who's blunt يعني شديد يعني قاسي شويه كده. Blunt, rude, blunt معناها برضه smart. What is the synonym of nosy? Intruder. Nosy means intruder. جلف، ايوه هي دي، هي بدور عليها دي. هي دي اول ولاندا جلف يعني هو فعلا كده حد كده بلانت يعني. هي دي الله بدور عليها. اه هو روت يعني بلانت، حد كده غشيم يعني بيخبط الكلام في الوش كده بلانت. ايوه هو ده كده صح. Yes, to be polite, yes. Very good, Mahmoud. Wafi, excellent. You don't care whether في ناس كتير blunt كده. احيانا بيكونوا blunt. Yeah, reliable يعني. خلي بالك بقى من النطق بتاع الكلمه اللي انت كتبتها دي يا هبه، اسمها ايه؟ trust. trustworthy. worthy مش worthy، لا worthy. worthy. trustworthy يبقى حد موثوق فيه، اسمها ايه؟ trustworthy. كنا بننطقها كده يا جماعه ولا كنا بننطقها trustworthy؟ بننطقها worthy ولا worthy؟ والله الناس كده يعني صريحه. بننطقها ثي، هي worthy. trustworthy. yeah they are trustworthy. زي كلمه برضه من ضمن الحاجات المشهوره قوي اللي الناس بتنطقها ثا، هي كلمه ايه؟ كلمه خلينا اكتبها هنا. الكلمه دي اسمها ايه؟ ناس كتير بينطقوها دي كده، بينطقوا التي اتش دي، بينطقوها سموث. طبعا في ناس بيقولوها سموث، احنا مالناش دعوه بالناس بتوع سموث دول، مالناش دعوه بيهم دول يعني مش تبعنا، مش حد عندنا بيقول سموث طبعا يعني. لكن هي اسمها سموث. سموث. فلما اقول يعني حاجه يعني، لما هقول لك الموضوع يعني خلص كده smoothly. smooth. smoothly يعني تم كده بانسيابيه، يعني الموضوع مشي يعني مشي بدون مشاكل يعني smoothly. smoothly. كم واحد كان بيقولها smoothly بقى؟ smoothly. smooth. Yes, judgmental. I don't like judgmental people at all, by the way. I do hate judgmental people. Having critical point of view. Judgmental people, I do hate them. طيب الحمد لله. هي بنحكيها صح مشان البرستيج من سموذي. طيب خلينا no, I avoid being judgmental at all. I think that people shouldn't judge each other. There is only one judge. Let them to Allah. And everybody has his own intention. Everybody has good intention in lots of bad things that he does. فأنا دوري إن أنا كل واحد حر. كل واحد طالما هو مش بيضرني باللي بيعمله بيضر نفسه خلاص فربنا يحاسبه. أنا I don't like to be judgmental at all. في ناس مهما عملوا مهما كان بيعمل حاجة مش كويسة قد يكون في ظروف دفعتهم يعمل حاجة مش كويسة. قد يكون ليه نية كويسة ورا الحاجة اللي مش كويسة. قد يكون ربنا أرحم بيه مني وربنا قد يكون يتوب ويبقى أحسن مني. قد يكون فأنا ما بقاش جادجمنتال فنصب نفسي في حكم على الناس دي صايعة وده صايع وده مش عارف ايه كذا ودي شوف بتلبس ايه وشوف ده بيعمل ايه. Those are the judgmental people. ودي ملتزمة وده مش ملتزم ودي بتعمل وده ما بتعملش. Those are no. هي judgmental مش معناها جدلي. judgmental معناها بيحكم على الناس. يعني judgmental يعني ايه؟ يعني he judges people. Okay, good. So today we've learned lots of vocabulary. Start using them. Some more words. Now, do you think those words are negative and positive or positive? Some of them are positive, others are negative. We want to classify them, to divide them into two groups. Divide them into two groups in your homework. So exercise 2, Dima, is our homework. So add the negative in this column and the positive in that column. Okay. Okay. Now, the first challenge. 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 في ناس انا يعني عاوزه يعني ايه اسمع صوتهم كده يشرفونا كده ويطلعوا كده اي حاجه. في ناس هبدا بناس انا عارف ان هم شاطرين. نجوى، مدام نجوى، اختنا مدام نجوى. Could you please open your microphone? Could you open the microphone, يا نجوى? Mrs. Najwa, could you open the microphone?
اوكي السلام عليكم. يعطيك العافية. كيف حالك؟ You know what am I doing now? I am cooking.
Oh yes.
While I am watching.
Okay, so you are in the kitchen right now.
Yeah.
So I can describe you saying that Mrs. Najwa is a real multitasker.
يا مستر الحمد لله.
Yeah, all women are multitaskers.
Okay.
You know the word multitasker?
No.
Multitasker.
You can do many things at the same time, yes?
Yes. Multi means many. Task, it's something you can do.
Job.
Multitasker, yes, is a job. So multitasker is the person who can do a lot of jobs at the same time. So all ladies are multitaskers.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so I will ask you so fast.
Okay, never mind.
يعني عشان بريحه الاكل السوري بقى فالناس هيدوخوا مننا يعني ممكن ما يعرفوش.
والله at the end of the course inshallah we will have a feast inshallah and I will
I'm waiting for that.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Mrs. Najwa.
You're welcome.
If I want you to describe yourself using some of these adjectives, Mrs. Najwa, you can say like this: I consider myself to be I consider myself to be blah, 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 blah. I would say I was blah, 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 and now I'm blah, 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 blah. So could you describe yourself using some of these adjectives?
You want me to describe myself? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Describe your personality, not your appearance.
Okay. Yes, I know. Okay. First of all, I am serious. I am a little bit confident.
Yes. So you can, instead of saying I am, you can say I consider myself to be a serious person.
I consider myself to be a serious person. I am hardworking.
Yeah.
I consider myself to be hardworking.
Yes.
I am outgoing, funny sometimes.
Let me tell you something. When you describe yourself or you describe any person, saying, for example, I consider myself to be hardworking. Every day, I work for 8 hours in my school. Then once I come back home, I spend 2 to 3 hours in the kitchen. And after that, I start teaching my kids. So almost 15 to 17 hours a day working. Yeah. So you don't say something without supporting it with details and examples.
Nice.
Never do that in speaking. Whatever you say, it should be supported by elaboration and examples.
Yes.
Okay, so keep going.
Okay, mashallah, you described me. You described me.
I'm describing all ladies right now.
More? You need more?
Yes. One more sentence. But one more example with what I said. You say the adjective or you describe yourself, then you support this with one more sentence and an example.
Okay.
For example, judgmental.
I consider myself to be flexible.
Okay, flexible person. What do you mean by this?
I accept comments from others.
Give me an example.
For example, when I am at work, sometimes, of course, a lot of comments come to you. Okay, so I accept and I say okay, and I complete, okay, without complaining.
Great. You know, Mrs. Najwa, yes. These questions that I've just asked you, you should ask yourself these questions in order to take higher band score. So, is he this type? He is really judgmental. Then you tell yourself, what do you mean by this? You will explain judgmental. Then you tell yourself, like, give an example. Then you give the example. So these questions, if you put these questions in your mind while talking in Ielts, this will help you to generate ideas.
You're right. This is why I am taking the course.
Yes. So we have some techniques. This is the technique that we need to do in writing or speaking. Whenever you say anything, don't say it without supporting it or without asking yourself, what do you mean? You say it, then you say, what do you mean to yourself? Then you answer, what do you mean? Then you say, give me an example. Then you give the example. So instead of saying one sentence or writing one sentence, you write 3.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for your advice.
Thank you, Mr. Najwa.
Okay, الله يعطيك العافية مستر تامر. جزاك الله خير. Goodbye.
She's a good cook, not cooker. Cooker. cook هو الطباخ. Cooker اللي هو اللي بيطبخ عليه. طيب في حد دلوقتي عمال يقول والله يا مستر تامر لو قلت اسمي اقسم بالله ما هقعد لك في الكورس ده تاني وهفصل النت. وفي ناس دلوقتي اوريدي دخلت راحت عامله فصلت الواي فاي، وفي ناس عماله يقول يا واجعلنا من بين ايديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فاغشيناهم. طيب انا يعني ايه هاخد المره دي بقى ايه واحد خنشور من الرجاله الخناشير اللي زيي. باشمهندس سيد صلاح، انا عارف يا امال انت يعني كنت ناويه تعملي حركه كده قلت الحقك.
ايوه السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. هاو ار يو باشمهندس سيد؟
ايوه how are you Mr. Fine الحمد لله جزاك الله خيرا.
Everything is okay.
Yes.
Are you happy with
Okay.
the course?
Yes, very good. I'm very happy because I'm interested in this English course, and
Great.
I'm engineer, not a teacher.
You're an engineer.
Yes, I'm an engineer,
Great.
not English teacher.
Yes.
But I'm very interested about the course.
Great. But your English is good, mashallah. This group is really fantastic.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you among us, and
Thank you.
this group is really fantastic. And I'm so happy because you started socializing, and we are still at the beginning, so we need to know more about each other. That's why I invite people to talk, to present, to talk about themselves.
Yes, that's the main idea for me. And it's my aim not to take the Ielts, but I want to improve myself in English.
Great.
Because I'm working with too much of foreign peoples at Doha, Qatar, and I want to improve my language, my pronunciation, like this.
Let me give you a piece of advice here. When you describe your permanent work, don't say I'm working, say I work.
Same mistake with Ms. Mariam.
Yeah, so I work means
I work,
permanent.
yes.
I'm
that's
working
right.
temporary. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much.
That's
now,
the benefit for practicing.
Yeah, it needs some practice. I want you to describe yourself using some of these adjectives. Okay?
Okay.
Don't forget the technique. Don't describe yourself with anything without explaining to me what do you mean by this thing, and without giving me examples.
Okay, I'll try. I'll do my best.
Okay. I consider myself to be.
I consider myself as a creative because my.
I consider myself to be what?
To be a creative.
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 Yeah, عايز تقولها بالامريكان اكسنت تقولها كرييتيف، عايز تقولها بالبريتش اكسنت كرييتيف. Yes.
I consider myself to be a creative because my job is designer engineer. And because my job is a designer engineer, and every day I try to found a new idea about design. About design for air conditioning and something like that.
Great. One more.
الحقيقة معظم الكلمات جديدة عليا بس يعني.
What about the word? Are you ambitious?
Sorry?
Are you ambitious?
لا ما أعرفش يعني.
Are you ambitious? Do you have dreams to achieve? For example, do you have a dream to be the owner of the biggest company in the world? Do you have ambitious to be, the manager of your company? This is the ambition.
Yes.
Ambitious means that somebody has dreams and he is doing his best to achieve these.
This is a good expression.
This is ambitious.
Okay,
Are you an ambitious person?
I'm consider myself to be ambitious because I look forward
Ambitious. Please,
ambitious,
ambitious. Ambitious.
ambitious, ambitious,
Yeah.
ambitious. I consider myself to be ambitious because I look forward to be a manager of my company.
Okay, I look for. Then, what do you do to be that? What do you do to be this?
So I work hard. I hard working. I do hard working.
I work hard.
I work hard to achieve this one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sayyid.
Mr. Sam. Thank you, Mr. Sam. Thank you. جزاك الله خيرا.
الله يبارك حبيبي. Yes, design engineer. Designing engineer or design engineer. طيب في حد انا كنت هقول اسمه ونطيت من عليه كده هرجع له بقى تاني. ممكن لو سمحت يا باشمهندس، ممكن باشمهندس سيد لو سمحت ممكن تقفل الميكروفون بتاعك لو سمحت؟
سوري سوري يا مستر.
She wants to describe you. Okay, let her open the microphone. Is she helping you in the kitchen right now? Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, let her open the microphone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm good.
Hi. I'm Nadia.
Okay? What's your name again?
Nadia.
Nadia.
My name is Nadia. Yeah.
How old are you, Nadia?
I'm 17 years old.
Oh, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah.
Yeah, and I'm in grade 11.
Great. In which school?
Actually, it's, I guess, a public school. It's called 41 Secondary School.
What's the name of the school again?
41.
41. It's a government school.
Yeah.
Mashallah. But your English is fantastic. It's much better than
actually, I was in an international school, but then I changed.
Oh, great. When did you change the school?
I changed to the government school, 41.
When?
When? Last year.
Oh, so okay. So you learned everything in the international school. Yes. And you have a great mother.
Thank you very much. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, great. Okay, start describing your mom. Everything.
Okay.
Negative and positive. You need to be very judgmental today.
Okay. I want to describe her because I thought she couldn't describe herself, and I think not a lot of people, can describe themselves. So my mom, she's a very hardworking woman. Like, I've never seen a hardworking woman like her. Like, never. I would never see. So she is confident. I think she's confident, but she doesn't consider herself confident, She's such a great woman. She's flexible. She can take comments. She's white-hearted. I've never seen such a person like this. Seriously, I'm talking like seriously and literally. I've never seen a person white-hearted. Like, if someone would just give her a word, like a comment, she would take it, I'm not that kind of a person, But my mom is
you haven't inherited this characteristic.
Excuse me?
You haven't inherited these characteristics.
Yeah, sure. Because maybe I'm just little, I'm just young, still young.
You're still a teenager, yeah.
Yeah, and she is outgoing. She is outgoing. She's so fun and funny. She can be serious sometimes. Actually, she's always serious about studies and life. She's always giving advices, and sometimes she's negative. Like, she gives negative advices, not like positive advices, but not in a good way,
Great.
That's how mothers work.
Okay, fantastic. MashaAllah. You're really fantastic. I like your accent very, very much. You're really fluent. You're really fantastic. But I want to tell you two points. Number one, native speakers that you are watching or you're following, they make a mistake and you are imitating them. But in IELTS, we shouldn't make this kind of mistake, which is say the noun and the pronoun at the same time. For example, my mother, she. My mother, she's a great. So my mother is, not my mother, she is. Okay, this number one. Number two, the word advice is uncountable. So we cannot say advices. It's advice. So if you want to say that more than one, so we say pieces of advice.
Okay.
So she gives me a lot of pieces of advice or many pieces of advice. But the word advice is uncountable, so we shouldn't add S to it. Other than that, you were amazing.
Thank you very much. I still have a lot to learn, you know.
Yeah. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. Welcome.
I have a piece of advice for you.
Yeah.
Try to do your best to help your mom in the kitchen.
Inshallah, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you, Nadia.
Okay, welcome.
Bye. طيب مش معنى ان احنا شفنا نادية ان احنا هنسيب بلاها سوس وخد نادية. اديها فوزية يا عمي. مين يا تامر؟ مين يا تامر؟ مين يا تامر؟ مين يا تامر؟ دمدم 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 دمدم. خلاص كفايه كده. مش هنادي حد تاني خلاص النهارده. خلاص كفايه عليكم كده. طب ايمان يلا ايمان اوبن الميكروفون. انا كنت ناسيك، انت فكرتني بيكي. اوبن الميكروفون يا ايمان. ايمان.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمه الله وبركاته. طب ما انت واثقه من نفسك وما شاء الله، ايه الثقه اللي انت داخله علينا دي؟ Iman, could you tell us about a little bit about yourself? What's your job? Anything about yourself? Just introduce yourself to us.
I'm an English teacher, but I stopped working from 4 years ago.
Great.
I have graduated from Faculty of Education, but I worked only for 2 years, then I stopped after bringing my children, my daughter.
You have just one daughter, mashallah?
Yes.
What's her name?
I consider myself to be...
What's your name?
Yes?
Your daughter's name. How? What's
Julie.
her name? Judy.
Julie. J-O-L-L-I. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Julie, mashallah. Very nice name. How old is she?
3 years.
Mashallah, mashallah. Allah yahfazha.
Thank you.
So if I want you to describe yourself using some of these adjectives. Julie, keep quiet, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I consider myself to be not to be sociable, especially after I came to Saudi Arabia.
Never in Saudi Arabia, okay.
Yes, because I have no friends here, so I'm not so much sociable. I tend to be more reliable. Yes. Reliable. Yes.
Yes.
Before marriage, in my home with my mom, I wasn't doing nothing at all. A little bit hardworking. A little bit blunt, but not so much.
Yes. So if anybody, if you get this question in IELTS, and you talk like this, you will not get high band score because you just describe yourself without elaboration. So whenever you say I'm hardworking, you should say, what do you mean by hardworking? Then you give us an example of being hardworking. You say I'm an open-minded person. Then you tell us how. What do you mean by open-minded? Okay, give us an example. Now, when our daughter Nadia was talking about her mom, she said she's white-hearted and she accepts the comments and the criticism, and so she says the description and she supports it with examples, and she explains the adjective itself. So this is how we elaborate our ideas, because Mrs. Iman, in Ielts you will be asked to talk for 2 minutes. Allah Azim, 2 minutes is too long time. You will feel these 2 minutes as if they are 2 years. You will keep talking like that. Then, 50 seconds? Come on. So this is how we talk for a long time. You give,
that's why I'm in this course.
Give the idea. Yeah, you give the idea, you support it with, you elaborate it, you explain it, then you give an example. Idea, support, example. Idea, support, example. Even in writing as well. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure to be with you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. طيب شفتوا يا ايمان ايه بقى الدنيا؟ ايه قولي لي بقى كده، الدنيا سهله وجميله وطلعتي واتكلمتي وما حصلش اي حاجه غلط. Let's go back. No, don't. Let's go back to our book. Now it's time to learn very, 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 very interesting and amazing expressions. These are called phrasal verbs. Whenever you use phrasal verbs, it means that you go up to a very higher level. Not all people can use phrasal verbs. Only good speakers. And we want to be one of them. I want you to be one of them. So, instead of saying, I respect my mom, yani, Nadia was talking about Mrs. Najwa, and instead of saying I respect my mom, she can say I look up to my mom. I respect her. I look up to my mom. So, not all people know. Everybody knows respect, but not all people know look up to somebody. Get on with someone. Get on with someone. Some people, they know, okay, to be in communication with someone, okay, but not all people know that get on with someone. Just 1 minute, just 1 moment. Sorry for that. So I want you right now to start matching from 1 to 8 with the meaning from A to H. Okay? Please, go ahead. Match the phrasal verbs with their definitions. So, number 1, get on with somebody. What is the meaning of get on with somebody? Okay. Yes, get on with somebody means have a good relationship with him. Okay. Like look up to somebody. Look up to somebody. We have just said it. Number two. Number two. Yes, respect. Okay. Number three. Number three. Be in touch with somebody. Communication. Yes, in touch. To be in communication with him. Okay. Fall out. Fall out. Fall out. Or like fall out with somebody. Fall out with somebody. So number four. Four. A ولا F؟ Yes. Argue. Fight. Okay. Number five. Grow apart from somebody. Grow apart. Grow apart. Grow apart. Huh? See, very good. Very good. Grow apart يعني يحصل كده شقاق يعني تباعد. You start gradually have a less close relationship with somebody. والعشرة ما بتهونش غير على أولاد الحرام. للأسف دلوقتي الدنيا العشرة بتهون على أي حد. Okay. Take after someone. Take after someone. Nadia takes after her mom. Nadia takes after Najwa. Yes. Yes. Resemble. Looks like. Yes. Yes, in appearance or personality. Okay. Take after. Grow up. Grow up together with somebody. Grow up together. Grow up together. Grow up together. Huh? Grow up together. F. Very good. F. F. Very good. Be close to somebody. He is my close friend. He is close to me. Yes. Yes, I know him very well. See or talk to them very often. So it's E. Great. Great. Now, why not C? Yes. C, they are close to somebody. A to a C. ولا ايه؟ If more close, any more close. I don't understand you. Ahmed, I don't understand you. Yeah, closer relationship, yes. طيب انا مش فاهم السؤال. ممكن بعد السيشن تبعت او تبعتها لي دلوقتي على الواتساب وانا هشرح لك بالتفصيل. اوكي؟ ثانك يو. شفتوا يا شباب؟ من هنا ورايح انا عاوز الثمان phrasal verbs دول you must use them. You must use them. You can use them right now from then on. You can just tell yourself, you can talk to yourself. I take after my father. I'm stubborn like my father. I resist any new idea. I don't like anybody to argue with me. And I can not easily change my mind. I'm really stubborn. I take after my father. This is how you talk to yourself and how you use the new language and how you keep it active in your mind. I'm close to Ahmed. We always hang out together. We see each other almost every day. We spend 7 to 8 hours together because we work in the same company. We're close to each other. Okay? I look up to Mr. Ali. He's a great person. I do respect him. This is how you practice. So talk to yourself like this. Record your sentences. Record them. So you have this recording to remind yourself later on. So whenever you want to remember the new vocabulary that you've learned in session 1 or session 2, session 3, you can just play the recording, listen to yourself, remember, etc. طيب. close مش معناها قريب، close معناها حميم يعني my close friend يعني زمان في الجامعة كانت معايا واحدة اسمها سماح. على اسمك يا سماح يا عادل. كنت بقول لها يا سماح والله يعني you're my close friend. قالت لي يا تامر انا عملت لك ايه؟ قلت لها نعم. قالت لي مش قلت لها تقفل الصداقة اللي بيننا. ف فماي كلوز فريند دي دايما كل ما اقولها افتكر سماح. لما افتكرت ان انا عاوز اكلوز الفريندشيب اللي بيننا وبين بعض. ليه معاها حق يا ميرا؟ لا مش سماح دي. سماح دي بقى. ايوه. لا بس يعني سماح كانت احنا كنا ساعتها في اداب انجلش يعني، فكانت المفروض تبقى عارفه يعني كلوز فريند يعني. طيب نرجع بقى لايه؟ للي احنا عاوزينه. لو انا حبيت النهارده اقول ايه؟ طب ما سماح اوبن الميكروفون. الناس بتسمعها بقى. سماح افتر سماح وليد عمر. يلا وليد حضر نفسك من دلوقتي.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. وليد انت بعد سماح. سماح الاول تدخل.
اوكي.
معلش يا حبيبي عشان سماح هتهرب كده يعني ايه مش عايز.
اوكي.
اوكي. سماح. سماح.
السلام عليكم. الو.
الو ايوه يا فندم. مع حضرتك مستر تامر. حضرتك عاوز حاجه؟
ايوه يا مستر.
نعم.
حضرتك سامعني؟
هسامعك بس بنطمن عليك. انت عايشه الحمد لله؟
ايوه.
ها؟
ايوه. مع حضرتك.
طيب okay. How are you? Could you please introduce yourself to your group? Tell us 2 to 3 minutes about yourself.
My name is Samah Adil. I am from Mansoura. I graduated from Faculty of Nursing.
Faculty of Nursing. Great.
I am a nurse. Now I work in Saudi Arabia.
Great.
In Saudi German Hospital, Riyadh.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Riyadh or Jeddah?
Riyadh.
Great. Do you have somebody works there? His name is called Mohammed Dash or Yusuf Dash.
He's a doctor.
No, he's a translator.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. He has a big beard like this. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's great. That's great. So it's good to have a nurse like you, because most of the nurses, especially the Egyptian nurses, do not speak English well like you. So yes, it's good to have somebody like you speaks English very well. That's good.
Colleagues there at work are Filipino and
Sorry?
all my colleagues in at work are Indian and Filipino. That's why I try to improve myself.
You practice speaking with the Filipinos and these nationalities, right?
Yes, we can understand each other, but I'm still same. So I just need to improve myself.
You will. You will. Don't worry. You will.
Inshallah.
Great. Great. Good job. Samah, I wanted you to describe yourself or to talk about yourself using some of these examples or these phrasal verbs. So, for example, you can say, I take after my mom. We're both quite merciful or quite funny or quite stubborn, etc. So just use 3 from these phrasal verbs to talk about yourself or to describe yourself. Use the sentence, then give an example or support it with one more sentence. Okay?
Okay. I grew up with my brothers. We share our childhood. We used to share our food, play, and fun together.
Great. One more.
I look up for my baby. He's 3 years old. He's going to kindergarten. I get on with my best friend.
Okay.
We are contact each other on internet.
Okay.
Maybe 3 times a week.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Samah. هتقفلي الصداقة يا سماح؟
Get
Huh?
on. Get on.
Huh?
Get on in good relationships. Huh?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Samah. Thank you very much. Walid.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa barakatuh. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready, inshallah.
Go ahead.
Okay, you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, please.
Okay, my name is Walid. I'm from Egypt. I'm 38 years old. I'm graduated from computer science faculty.
You look much younger.
Maybe. Most of people saying this to me, but the truth that I'm 38. That's it.
You married, Walid?
Yes, I'm married and I have 2 kids.
Great. MashaAllah.
Okay, continue?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I graduated from computer science faculty. I've worked 10 years at the Americana Group as an Oracle administrator. Then I took a decision to change my career because I was loving teaching and I loving to explain things to people. And most of people told me that I'm good in this, and I love English so much. So I decided to make a shift.
Good at.
I'm sorry?
Good at.
Good at?
Yeah.
Okay. So
you made a career shift, okay?
Yes, made a career shift, not shift. I said shift, only shift. Okay.
Yeah, career shift. Okay.
Okay. So I started to study English. I studied a lot of courses in English, and I faced a lot of problems on speaking. I want to acquire fluency and to improve my accent, and it was difficult in the beginning. But now I think, yani, alhamdulillah, it's okay, better than before.
Yeah, your accent is good. Your pronunciation is good.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's it.
Great. So please use two of these phrasal verbs, please. Talk about yourself.
Okay.
Describe yourself.
Okay. As I told you guys, I have two kids. I take after them. We are getting along in a very good way together.
By the way, take after, yani, you look like somebody. You resemble somebody. So your kid takes after you. Mean that she looks like you. شبه بعض يعني.
Yes. But look up to somebody means
look after or
to take care of them.
Take after. You said look after or take after?
Look after, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Look after means to take care of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Look after, take over. I heard it. Take after.
Okay.
Okay.
We are so close together to each other, me and my kids. They are not all. I mean, not all. They're still kids, 10 years and 7 years. But I treat them as my friends.
Great. So, that's good. That's good to support you, to explain. We're close to each other. But I want you to. I want to tell you a point. You said me and my friend, me and my kids. Don't say that.
I'm supposed to say my kids and I.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Great. Yes. Good job. And this is very, very important to be aware of your mistakes. And in Ielts, when they evaluate you, they say he made a mistake, but he corrected himself. So it's very important to correct yourself. Whenever you make a mistake, you go back and you change it, you correct it. So yes, this is very important. He's aware of his mistakes. It's a good point. Great.
That's enough.
Thank you. That's enough. Thank you very much,
okay. Thank you, Mr. Tamer. Thank you very much.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're excellent, mashallah. Now we're gonna listen to the three people talk about their relatives. Make notes as you listen. How do they describe their relatives and their relationships with them? Okay? So listen to the first audio and I want you to take notes. And after we finish, I will call some people to tell me what are the three notes that they wrote about how the three people describe their relatives. Are you ready with the first? Are you ready with the first audio? Did you send it to the group? Thank you, Dina, for sending the audio. Thank you. جزاكم الله خير يا ديما. يلا شباب, let's play first. Let's play the first audio. Okay, now let's start. Yes, finished. I know that you finished because the audio is only 2 minutes 36 seconds. So I want you right now, yeah, Hiba Masqat, please open your microphone. Mrs. Hiba is a very experienced teacher, and I'm really proud of teaching her TESOL course before. She's my sister. She's not my student. She's my sister. Please open your microphone, ya Hiba.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Long time no see.
Yes, long time, yeah. I hope I see you soon.
Yes, inshallah, inshallah, as soon as possible. Soon as possible. Okay, Hiba, could you please tell me the notes that you took after listening to the audio?
Okay, the first one, she spoke about her mother. She said that her mother is outgoing, sociable, good fun. Sometimes she is impatient. She offends. Is that right?
Yeah.
Also, yeah. The second one or just the first one?
Just go ahead. All your
Okay.
notes.
Okay. Second one, he was speaking about his cousin. They grow up together. He said about his cousin that he's so creative. He also makes stories to make him laugh and fun. He is open-minded. 1 minute. He is open-minded, yes.
He's an open-minded.
Yes. The third one, she was speaking about her mother-in-law. She said that she is nosy, that she wants to know everything about everyone. Also, she said that she is blunt, and the second one, that she is stingy. She, when they go to have a meal with each other, she never offers to pay. But she said, although of these bad things, she is clever. She set up her own business. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you, Hiba. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Nice to hear from you.
Thanks. Close the mic.
Yes, please close it. That's great. That's great. That's great. One more course. هو ليه الكورس قارب على حريمي كده؟ انا عمال ادور على يعني اسماء رجاله. احمد الشاعر، يلا يا احمد open your microphone.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمه الله وبركاته.
I thought already. I thought Hiba covered everything actually.
Yeah, she covered everything, but we want you to cover more because it's too cold today. We need 2 blankets to cover us. Okay.
The first sentence related to your mother. She's hardworking, patient, sociable. Sociable.
Yeah.
Talking to many friends and colleagues.
Colleagues.
College.
No. Colleagues. Yeah, colleagues. Yeah, مش جا. Colleagues.
College.
لا حبيبي colleague الجيم المصرية. colleagues.
Your mother also sensitive. The second sentence related to his cousin. So creative, open-minded, never judgmental, and long time both of them will not be in touch more than a year.
Okay.
The last sentence related to mother-in-law. She described her mother-in-law. She is noisy, with stingy, never offered to be anything, and extremely clever.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Good job.
Thank you, Mr.
So we need to listen to the same track again, the same audio again, okay? Then I want you to notice how the adjective describing character and personality are modified. Complete these sentences. She is what? Outgoing and sociable. Few words بنستخدمها like what? Like really, like quite, like so. So instead of saying just the word, the adjective, you need to use an adverb before the adjective. إيه الادverb? It's a word. It's a word. Nosy. لا هي nosy هي بالاس بس بنطقها as. Yeah ما بقولهاش nosy. بقولها nosy. She's a nosy. Yes. Yes تلاقي جاي من nose. جاي من ايه؟ nose. فنوز حط لها واي تبقى ايه؟ nosy. فلما اقول really اقول quite good اقول extremely hot اقول too cold يبقى كل really و extremely و approximately و a little bit و quite و so كل دول اسمهم adverbs. وبيسموه كمان اسمه adverbs of degree. adverbs of degree بيقولوا درجة الشيء، درجة الصفة. Okay, outgoing person يعني منفتح يعني outgoing person متفتح يعني outgoing person. Okay, open minded يعني outgoing person يعني كده حبوب فرفوش. Okay, so let's listen to the audio again and complete these 10 expressions. Okay, all right. Yes. So yeah, when you say so a bit, so very, terribly. طبعا terribly spelling بتاع terribly هو TERRIBLY, terribly. So really a bit, very, terribly. So don't use the adjective without using something before it. يعني شوية إلى حد ما. جدا. حتى في العربي كده. والله الجو النهارده حر قوي. ما بقولش النهارده الجو حر. الجو حر جدا. So I'm quite nervous. I'm quite nervous يعني إلى حد ما مرتبك. Okay. Yes, it was terribly bad, extremely hot. Okay, this is very, very important. Also, to increase the number of words that you use in writing or speaking. Let's go back to the next exercise. Now, in the audio, the second audio, in audio number 2, we're gonna hear questions that are typical. The same question of part 1, because in Ielts, we have 3 parts. Part 1, you will listen to some personal questions. Part 2, you will be asked to talk. I will open the camera because this part is important. In speaking, you have 3 parts, part 1, part 2, part 3. In part 1, you will be asked some personal questions about your hometown, your hobbies, and, you know, something you like, you don't like, etc. Then in part 2, you'll be asked to talk about a topic, to describe something for 1 to 2 minutes. In part 3, it's a kind of discussion about one of the social topics or something like that. Well, it's a little bit related to the topic in part 2. So now in audio number 2, or the second recording, you're going to listen to typical questions of part 1. Okay, you're going to hear questions that are typical of part 1 of the exam. Listen to each question and give your answer. Try to use some of the vocabulary and language that you have learned in this unit. Okay? Yes, start please. back to me. Did you listen to the model answer? Yes. So imagine yourself in the same situation. You think that if you were the same person, would you say the same answers or shorter than this? Yeah, shorter than this. So that's why we need to know that we're not here to learn how to speak, but also to learn how to speak for IELTS. That's why our course is called English for IELTS. Yeah, English for IELTS. Yeah, we work together. So we are on the same page. We're going to talk about the same topics. So we support each other. So this is how you elaborate your ideas. Tell me about your family. Don't say I love my family so much. Then what? You need to give elaboration. You need to give details. You need to give examples. You need to use expressions. You need to use vocabulary, less common vocabulary. You need to use phrasal verbs. You need to use grammar, good grammar. So this is how you get high band score. It takes time, yes. Yes, it takes time. So it needs practice, wallahi, Ahmed. And it needs some practice. So you will have 20 sessions with Mariam. Can you imagine yourself after these 20 sessions? It will be completely different. And I want you from now to record the whole session. Every session with her should be recorded. So you should have your own recorder, another mobile, while talking to her. Yes, record everything, her comments and your answers. Then keep comparing. You will find how amazing progress you can achieve by the end of this course. Wallahi, the other course that we're going to finish, or we're about to finish, I think we have almost two more sessions. They're completely different. They're completely different now. I can remember one of them when she called me in the beginning of the course. She said, Mr. Tamer, hey, Mr. Tamer, I don't want to complete this course. I'm really frustrated. I couldn't say any single sentence with the trainer, and I kept silent during the whole session, and I'm really frustrated. I don't want to complete. I don't want to be with you anymore. So please, I told her, listen. She's, by the way, she teaches in the university. I told her, listen, just be patient. After 2 to 3 sessions, we can talk again. And she's now one of the best trainees. So please, everybody, be patient. Exert a lot of effort. This is a camp, so we're here to get input and output. The design of this course, I'm telling you, and I'm really proud of my team. I'm really proud of my product, and I know that you will never find the same product, the same price, and the same, the same atmosphere as well. We're doing our best for them. Inshallah. Like him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Walid. Inshallah, yani, we'll save no effort. أمير عاوز تلعبي كهوت؟ أنت محضرة نفسك لكهوت؟ طب أوعدك المرة الجاية يا أميرة، خلاص إن شاء الله أول ما هنبدأ بكهوت عشان خاطرك بس. انا بس النهارده شويه يعني رقبتي وجعاني، يعني حتى انا كل شويه بقفل الكاميرا عشان خاطر ارجع ورا خالص كده ايه اريح. فالنهارده شويه انا يعني من دول شويه الحمد لله واياكم ضغط الاي تي تي اي. نفسي والله بحلم ان انا يبقى انا كنت في سنه 2013 لما رجعت مصر كنت راجع وعندي حلم كبير ان انا اغير منظومه التعليم في مصر. وكنت عملت بروجكت بتاعي في ماليزيا عن تغيير مناهج التعليم الجامعي في مصر. وكنت بدات احضر لمؤتمر قومي للتعليم تحضره كل الشركات الكبيره وقطاع رجال الاعمال في الوطن العربي كله مش بس في مصر. وان احنا نطلع بورقه عمل خاصه بكل تخصص. ورقه العمل دي فيها كرايتيريا بتاعت كل تخصص، يعني التيتشر، المدارس الانترناشونال عاوزه التيتشر يكون عارف ايه، المدارس بتاع السعوديه عاوزه التيتشر يكون عنده ايه، المدارس بتاع الكويت عاوزه التيتشر يكون عنده ايه، المدارس بتاع مصر عاوزه التيتشر يكون عنده ايه. وبعد ما اعرف كل الكرايتيريا والكواليفيكيشنز والسكيلز اللي هم عاوزينها في التيتشر، في الايجيبشن تيتشر، انا هبتدي اصمم المناهج بتاعتي على كده. فبدل ما التيتشر يخرج من كليه التربيه ولا كليه الاداب ما بيعرفش يدرس وعنده نقص كبير جدا جدا في كل شيء، فبيضطر انه ياخد سلتا وياخد تيسو وياخد تافو وياخد الحاجات دي. انا كنت هطلعه من الجامعه مش محتاج اي حاجه. كنت هتعاقد مع البريتش كونسل واقول له تعالى اتفضل اديني كورسات للطلبه بتوع كليه التجاره. اروح للبنوك اقول لهم انتوا عاوزين المحاسب اللي يجي لكم ده عنده ايه؟ بدل ما الطلبه يخشوا كليه التجاره يتعلموا 5% بس من اللي هم محتاجينه بره، وال 95% حاجات مالهاش علاقه باي حاجه. فاحنا يعني كنت انا كان نفسي اطبق حاجه اسمها هيومن كابيتال ثيوري. الموضوع طويل شويه يعني، انا اديت لكم بس كده اكزامبل ان انا بعد 4-5 سنين كنت اطلع منتج تعليمي محترم من بلد عدد تعدادها سكانها 100 مليون، بتصدر مهندسين ودكاتره وصيادله ومدرسين لكل الوطن العربي والعالم. فكنا نطلع منتج مصري محترم بعد 4 سنين بس، ما كناش هنعمل يعني لونج تيرم بلان ولا حاجه. فالمنع من التكمله ان انا ملناش مكان، يعني الوضع دلوقتي مش سهل ابدا يعني. والله شويه يعني الوضع السياسي في مصر ما بقاش يعني مشجع لحاجه، احنا بنرجع لورا يعني. موضوع الاديوكيشن يعني ما بقاش هو برايورتي عند الناس. الموضوع محتاج قرار يعني. لما انا كنت ساعتها كان فعلا كان ليا اكسس مع ناس كتير، كنت اقدر من خلال الناس ان انا، لكن دلوقتي انا ما اعرفش حد في مصر، ما عنديش. والله يمكن في يوم من الايام يا اما يعني ادعي لي يمكن في يوم من الايام ربنا يكرمنا ونوصل لحد في وزاره التعليم في مصر. انا يا ريت اتمنى والله الموضوع ده يتحقق على ايد اي حد ان شاء الله، نوصل لحد في وزاره التعليم. الكلام ده هيغير منظومه التعليم الجامعي في 4 سنين، مش في سنين طويله، 4-5 سنين بس 4-5 سنين فقط. نقدر بعد 4-5 سنين هيبقى عندي مدرس، هيبقى عندي مهندس، هيبقى عندي دكتور، هيبقى عندي محاسب، هيبقى عندي صيدلي، هيبقى جاهز. يلا اتفضل ادخل اشتغل. وخلي بالك انا كنت بفكر في ان انا ما اعملش كمان تعليم جامعي مجاني، لا ده انا كنت عامل تعليم جامعي بفلوس. انا كنت اخد من الطالب 2000 جنيه مثلا يعني. طب 2000 جنيه دول مش كتير؟ لا مش كتير. ليه؟ لان ال 2000 جنيه دول هديله بيهم اللي هو هيدفعه بره بعد ما يخلص ياخد كورسات قد كده 15-20 ألف جنيه عشان يكون eligible to work in the Gulf or in any of the reputable companies. خلاص؟ هو ده investment. فانا عشان خاطر اعمل برضه high quality education، مفيش حاجه اسمها تعليم جامعي مجاني في العالم كله. عاوز تتكلم عن تعليم بجوده عاليه في بلد ناميه ما ينفعش يكون من غير فلوس، بس فلوس تكون اخد قصادها كواليتي، فلوس تكون اخد قصادها فلوس تكون قليله تمشي الليله، تاخد قصادها حاجه محترمه. خلاص؟ رجال الاعمال كان هيبقى لهم دور في الموضوع. لما ادخل رجل اعمال يدخل ياخد، لما يلاقي برنامج بالشكل ده بيديله هيطلع له ناس عاوزين يعني انا دلوقتي مثلا لما اكون انا مثلا صاحب شركه مثلا خليني اقول بنك من البنوك. البنك ده بيعمل مقابله مع كام واحد كتير جدا عشان يختار المحاسب اللي هو عاوزه. لو انا كجامعه جبت منه هو الكرايتيريا والسكيلز وكل المواصفات اللي هو عاوزها في المحاسب ده، وصممت له المناهج عليها، قلت له طب انت كبنك لازم تبقى داعم ليا كجامعه انك تدفع لي جزء من المصاريف بتاعت الناس دي، ومقابل كده انت هتاخد ناس جاهزه. خلاص؟ وهكذا. لازم يكون في ربط بين التعليم الجامعي وسوق العمل طبعا. وانا كدوله كمان ايه القيم اللي عاوزها تكون في المتدرب، في المتعلم، في حاجات كتير نفسي، ولسه الطموحات كتيره والاحلام كبيره. فقلنا نبدا بقى بايه؟ باي تي تي اي، ان احنا نطور التدريب في الوطن العربي. المشكله بس اللي بيقابلنا هو المنتاليتي بتاعت الناس، ان الناس مشكلتهم شويه ان هم ما بيقدروش الاديوكيشن. يعني هو يدفع فلوس في اي حاجه الا التعليم او الا الكورسز. فتقول له الموبايل ده يعني انا مثلا جايب الموبايل ده بكام؟ جاي شاريه ما اعرفش ب 3000 وشويه. 3000 وشويه بالمصري يعني بتتكلم في حوالي يعني 15000 جنيه مثلا، وموجود في مصر. طيب 15000 جنيه دول كورس التيسل ده بكام؟ يعني كورس التيسل بكام؟ مثلا ب 1000 ريال مثلا، عامله ب 1000 ريال، يعني ما يجيش سعر الموبايل. طب انا لو اشتغلت في مدرسه بالتيسل ده هشتغل بكام؟ مثلا 7 8000 10000 ريال، يبقى انا جبت ثمن الكورس بتاعي قد ايه؟ هي دي النقطه، ان انت لازم عشان تكون في مكان محترم لازم تنفست ماني، وتعرف ان الشهاده دي خلاص. طبعا الفونكس، الكورس بتاع الفونكس بتاعنا، الكورس بتاع ساوندينج لايك نيتيف سبيكرز ده فظيع، هيظبط الاكسنت تماما. طبعا لازم يدرسوا فونكس طبعا. بتوع الهندسه وبتوع الصيدله كانوا كلهم بينطقوا انجلش طول الوقت. $1000، انا اسف انا قلت 1000 ريال، $1000 انا اسف، $1000. انا دايما بدخل بقول $1000 بدل 1000 ريال، يعني تقريبا almost the same price of the mobile. هو $1000 سوري مش اسف. انهي كورس؟ كورس ايه بقى؟ معلش غلطه، زله لساني زله لساني يا زينات. هو اللي يدرس، يعني هو المدرس يكون يعني صيدلي بيدرس فونكس، او مهندس ويدرس فونكس يعني. teaching يعني to teach، يعني to teach phonics. او والله اقول لك على حاجه يا مسز نجوى، المجال بتاعنا اصبح مستباح. انا طبعا عارف ان في ناس كتير ما شاء الله ممكن يكون الاكسنت بتاعتهم رائعه وهم مش متخصصين في الانجليش، بس يا جماعه how to deliver the knowledge ده موضوع تاني. يعني انا ممكن اكون شاطر جدا 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 والانجليش بتاعي رائع خلاص، لكن to deliver الانجليش بتاعي ده للناس، اعلمهم، ده محتاج تكنيك، محتاج ستابس. المخ السكيماتا بتاع المخ دي ليها حاجه بتفتحها وبعدين تتحط فيها وبعدين تتقفل عليها. ده لازم يتعلمه الواحد، لازم يتعلمه. فده اللي بنعلمه في التيسل، ازاي تعمل الورم اب، ازاي تعمل البرزنتيشن، وازاي تعمل الكلوجر. يعني تحط المعلومه وتقفل، تبدا المعلومه موجوده. ده تكنيك. الحاجات دي ما بتيجي بالخبره ولا بتيجي بالشطاره ولا بتكتب اي حاجه. هاو تو ديليفر ذا نوليدج ده علم، ده علم. زي واحد ممكن يكون شاطر في حاجات كده، يقول لك ايه انت تعبان، خد مش عارف ايه البرشامه دي مع البرشامه دي. فالعلم بيقول دلوقتي ان البرشامه دي مع البرشامه دي ممكن يموتوك. يعني انا واحد صاحبي الماستر بتاعه في ايه؟ الماستر بتاعه كان احنا معايا في ماليزيا، كان بيدرسوا، كان اللي هو بيسموها ايه؟ اللي هي اسمها معرفش جزء في الصيدله كده، اللي هو الدكتور بيشخص المرض وهم اللي بيكتبوا العلاج. فهم كان في الرساله بتاعتهم بيثبتوا قد ايه الوصفات بتاعت الدكاتره تسببت في موت العيانين. يعني ممكن واحد يموت بسبب الدواء بتاع الدكتور، لان في تعارض بين الدواء ده والدواء ده، يدخلوا مع بعض يعملوا سم مع بعض. فده اللي بيحصل، ان انت ممكن تكون تطلع تقول معلومه للناس خلاص بشكل خطا، فالمعلومه دي توصل الناس ان هم يعني يموتوا في اللغه يعني. فدي مشكله طبعا. نقدر ناخد ماستر بعد التيسل؟ طبعا تقدري تاخدي ماستر بعد التيسل. في بعض زي ما قلت لك المكان اللي احنا الجاست اللي هو اللي قلت لكم عليه ده كمان التيسل بتاعنا معتمد عندهم، تقدروا يتخصم من الكريدت اورز بتاعتكم هناك عندهم. خلاص. التيسل هو 120 ساعه بتعرفك كل حاجه خاصه بالتيتشنج. teaching English for speakers of other languages. خلاص. مش عاوز اطول عليكم اكتر من كده. اي حد عنده سؤال انا تحت امركم، مش عاوز اتكلم اكتر من كده عشان الناس اللي حابين يروحوا يناموا. تحت امر حضرتك يا مستر نجوى، في اي وقت كلميني ارد على حضرتك. يا عم الله يكرمك، انت عاوز تحبسني؟ يا عم الله، انت بتحبني قوي كده. يلا تصبحوا على خير. قال لك كانديديت. يو ويلكم. السلام عليكم.